spell McInerney with an MC, right?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. I have a surprise for you.
Rita is a connoisseur of the carefully crafted daiquiri. Barkeep, gin Ricky, please. Hold the Ricky.
Make that two. Oh, do you have wings?
Miller, and Schwartz were sued for fraud and went out of business 6 months ago.
Oh, so much for our only lead.
Could have just let me look this Charlie guy up, and it would have taken me 30 seconds.
This is not a race we run, Miss McInerney. It is a journey.
It is a job, Oliver. You deliver one letter, and the next day there are 100 more to take its place. It's a losing battle, an exercise in futility. It's not some woo-woo spiritual journey.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
It's not Horatio, it's Sharon.
It's Shane.
It's Shakespeare, peasants. You may lack a sense of destiny, but you do have one characteristic that, if carefully cultivated, could be helpful. It's something I like to call curiosity. You wanted to know why we're here, yes?
I can explain. Okay, I can't explain, but I can tell you that I didn't read it. So technically, it's
Unauthorized removal is a gross violation of Regulation 67K.
Yes, it is. But in this case, a convenient one.
What?
I thought you never broke the rules.
Well, apparently we have you to do that for us. I, however, on occasion must bend the law in order to fulfill the spirit of the law. Norman, please retrieve Rita. She won't want to miss this. Nuts.
Thank you
For what?
for outing me here and not back at the office in front of Andrea.
I prefer to do as little as possible in front of Andrea. Welcome, Rita. I assume you remember where we left off?
I'll always cherish the memory
Oh,
of
here
that
it is.
day.
When we met and tried so hard not to fall in love.
There's an art to the perfect bagel and Lux combo.
Okay.
You got your onions, tomatoes, cream cheese, all your major food groups.
You eat one of these, you're good for the day.
Oh, yeah.
And these are...
Ah, capers. The key to the whole enterprise.
uh-oh.
The secret is you sort of glue the caper into the cheese. That way they don't roll off. And then the salmon and tomato and onion. And you've got some great there. Great nose, by the way. People probably tell you that a lot, right? Your boyfriend, probably. You know, forget that. That's too much information for a first date. This is a date, right? Sort of.
I have a proposition.
Yes. Whatever it is. Yes. So, no last names.
Right.
No emails, no phone numbers, no texting?
No tweets. We just spend one day together, say whatever we want to say with no fear, no judgment, because we won't see each other again.
Yeah, see, that's the part I'm having trouble with.
Well, think about it. I mean, one day when you don't have to worry about what you do or say will affect tomorrow. We're just living right now, today.
This is part of your life is short philosophy.
Are you in or out?
No texting, no tweeting, a girl after my own heart.
What about Charlie? Is he in or is he out?
Well, from the length of this letter, I assume he bought into the unorthodox plan, but if the last pages yield as few clues as the first pages, we're going to be hard-pressed to find the writer.
Or the rightee.
I've got an idea.
Oh, happy day.
In the letter, it says that they went to a park together, right?
Kelly from Washington Park, yeah.
I have a proposition.
No. Whatever it is, no.
She used a bicycle stamp.
And you said that she was sentimental, right?
I bet they went to that park and rented bikes from Rita's little old man.
Schwins.
Schwins.
Oh, Schwint.
I propose we go to the park tomorrow on our lunch break and talk to him.
This is highly irregular.
We're looking for clues in a love letter that aren't all going to be in the letter.
Yeah, and some of us could really use some fresh air.
Yeah, Oliver. Are you in or are you out?
Oh, no. I can't believe this. He used to sit right here, and now he's being replaced by this.
Another dreadful example of unnecessary automation. Well, shall we continue?
Read on, Macduff. Shakespeare.
I know I gave you a pretty crazy reason for only spending one day together, Charlie. The truth is,
Because I only had one day to spend. But spending it with you made all the difference.
This song's for you if we come to a close, and keep it somewhere deep inside your soul. It's true, we met in such turbulent times, but I want you to know you're the brightest star I've seen in the sky.
Oh, I wasn't done yet.
This song's for you when you're feeling down. Let the words put your feet on the ground.
There's a great place at the top.
And remember me as a warm July. And I look for you as the biggest blue-eyed star in the sky.
When I was in 6th grade, I used to cross this bridge every day on the way to school.
Hey, careful. No historical details.
I know. You see this creek? All the kids would swing across on that rope instead of taking the bridge.
But you took the bridge.
I tried to swing across at first. I'd grab the rope, but something always made me put on the brakes at the last second. God, it was embarrassing. All the kids would be on the other side yelling, "Come on, Charlie, you can do it!" But I never did. After a while, they stopped expecting me to even try.
So do it today.
What?
Swing! What are you waiting for? Ditch your pride.
Okay. You wait here. And don't distract me.
All right.
I know cameras.
Hey, you may want a record of this someday.
Someday? Now, if there's a chance we could have a someday, that's worth risking my life for. Or my pride. Sorry. Yes! Woo! That was amazing.
Are you okay?
Did you see that? Yeah. Pride goeth before a fall, I guess.
You lost a button, though.
Small sacrifice for the leap of a lifetime.
Well, you were awfully nice to that guy, considering he knocked you down.
Well, life is short. That was so fun. Woo!
I think that was the moment I realized how much I wanted to live. How much I needed to believe in a someday with you in it. Maybe that's how it feels to fall in love, Charlie. When you can't wait for tomorrow. I just want to take a couple pictures. It's so pretty here.
Go for it. So am I ever gonna see any of these pictures? I mean, if we're not gonna see each other again, you could at least upload them to the Charlie and Kelly website.
Oh, now you want me to break the rule.
Why do you like taking pictures?
Let me see. Well, I know in some cultures people think taking a photograph of something is like stealing a piece of its soul. But for me, taking a picture of someone or something is it's a way to, I don't know, to honor a soul. It's my way of saying, here you are, tree. Here you are, sky. Here you are, Charlie. And for just a moment, I get to stop time and really see you. What? What are you thinking?
I'm just reading this article here about Roger Piperson, age 61, a baker who won the lottery last week. I bet everybody thinks he's the luckiest guy in the world. I mean, yesterday I would have too. But today, I think the luckiest guy in the world is me.
Click. On the other side of this park, there's an exact replica of Martha Washington's garden at Mount Vernon, Virginia. I'm a direct descendant of George Washington's accountant.
I don't see the purpose in continuing this field trip.
Okay, just a little bit longer, Oliver, please. Just read a little bit more. There's got to be something in that letter that will help us if we put ourselves in Charlie and Kelly's place.
I'm not going to swing across a creek.
Fine.
And tomorrow, everything goes back to normal.
Mm-hmm. If that's what you consider normal.
I wanted to tell you everything right then, Charlie, but I didn't want to break the spell.
I've always been good at putting off the hard stuff. I think we ought to do something. Something to commemorate this day. Something that makes a difference.
We could get married.
It's tempting, but I don't marry on the first date.
Good point. All right, let's see. I got it. You saved my life today. Let's save some more.
You want to give blood?
Yeah, they give you cookies and you get to lie down and it's free.
I don't really give blood anymore.
Come on, they do it once a year here in the park and it makes you feel great.
You won't swing across a creek, but needles are no problem?
I know, go figure. I used to do it all the time in college. I think I still have my old donor card.
What's the matter?
Oh man, I think I lost my wallet.
I can't believe you lost your job and your wallet in the same day. Found your button, though.
To be accurate, I quit my job. I did lose my wallet, but I found the girl of my dreams. So I think it all balances out. Except when I wake up tomorrow morning and realize that I lost the girl.
I'm sorry, Charlie. It has to be this way. Promise me you'll go home tonight and you'll sew this button back on your blazer and you'll find yourself the job of your dreams and you'll meet somebody wonderful and have lots of babies and grandchildren and make dozens of paper boats for them every time you take them for walks in the park. And when you set them sailing, you'll think of me.
Or you could just come by tomorrow and sew the button on yourself.
Are you trying to tell me you can't sew?
I don't think I could do anything without you now, Kelly. thing. Okay? Just one more. Just look really high over the trees. You see the big apartment building?
I see it.
Okay, now look to the right. You see the rooftops? See them?
Yep.
Okay, now look for a blue gate with a flag above it.
Yes, there it is. I saw it.
That's me, the blue gate. That's where I live.
You're breaking the rule.
Yeah, well, you're breaking my heart. Come on, promise me that tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and you're gonna be sitting on my front steps.
Charlie,
You're not coming down until you do!
higher! There it is!
What, the blue gate?
Yeah, the blue gate! Let's go. Wait, did Kelly go? Did she show up tomorrow? Last year?
It's not up to us to decide what.
And then even though I wanted to come back and find you there waiting for me on the steps by the blue gate, I couldn't.
Oh, that's very disappointing.
But I can explain. With all my talk about courage, you were the one who took the big leap yesterday, and now it's my turn. I'm going to do what I have to do to get myself well. If it works, let's meet a year from today on the 26th, and we'll go on a second date. But if I'm not there waiting for you at the bridge at 6 o'clock, you'll know it's only because the leap I had to make was just too far. Whatever happens, Charlie, sew this button on and go out into the world. And if you ever want to spend that day with me again, just remember how it started. Just remember life is short. Love, Kelly.
Oh, man, what's today?
The 23rd? Oh, wow. Charlie has no idea they're supposed to meet in 3 days.
That's assuming she took the leap. Made it to the other side.
Well, I don't see another house on this block with a blue gate and a flag.
Who's gonna knock?
There will be no knocking.
Oh, we have the address now, so go back to the office, follow procedure, or we get into trouble.
Seriously, we're here. Let's just go
That's unacceptable, Miss McInerney. Besides, I thought you would welcome the opportunity to show us what that fancy laptop of yours could do.
There's the door.
Oh, there's the blue gate.
Cool.
Last known occupant, Charles.
Charlie Riggs.
Charlie.
So I guess we can't write good luck on the back of it.
We readdress it and repackage it with a form explaining why the letter was opened in the first place.
Wait, you're gonna mail it?
We've pushed the limits of protocol enough already.
No. They only have 3 days.
Are you questioning the efficiency of this facility?
Well, if the envelope fits. Okay, what if by some incomprehensible twist of fate, it takes the U.S. Post Office more than 3 days to deliver a simple letter? And in the meantime, Kelly shows up. And she waits. And waits. And she waits. But he never comes. And so she's standing there on the bridge, alone, wondering how he could just leave her there after she said she loves him so much.
I admire your passion, Miss McInerney. But our job is to simply revive a dead letter and send it along. And yes, there are times when we wonder what will become of those who receive them. But we are the United States Post Office. We cannot play God.
You said you don't believe in coincidences? What if you had pulled a green envelope out of there instead of that pink one? And Charlie and Kelly would never have had a chance. But now they do. You're impeccable at your job, Oliver. But what about your job as a fellow human being who's been given the opportunity to change someone's life?
We may never know the whole truth about a letter or what happens to it once it leaves us, Miss McInerney. But I believe absolutely that what we do here does make a difference.